Okay, second grade, this is just kind of a review on how to open up research and then also work on your Google Doc at the same time, since you guys are researching bats and doing a Google Doc report on them. I can't be in the classroom with you today to show you, so I thought I'd make a quick video for Mrs. Kirst to show, and then that way you guys can be pretty independent when you're working. So I've already clicked on the Google Chrome web browser, and then I clicked on the X-Man for the Piper Tech Lab page, and then I went ahead and clicked on second grade. So now we're on our second grade page. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to pick a search engine, and I like Kittl, so I'm just going to click on Kittl. Now, when the search engine opens up, in the search box, we are going to type what we want to learn more about. And in this case, we want to learn more about bats, and we want to research information on bats. So I'm going to type in bats, and then I'm going to click the search button. And then Kittl is going to pull up all of the different websites that are going to provide me with bat information. So I've got this first one called Bat Facts for Kids, second one, Top 10 Bat Facts, third one, Bats Basic Fun Facts. I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one, Bat Facts. And then right here, I can click here to start reading, or I can click on any one of these things about bats and learn more information about them. So I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read through this information. And then once I read through this information, I need to make sure that I can tell or type or write at least 2 things about bats. So bats are mammals, they are warm-blooded, and they have wings but no feathers. So I kind of have a couple things I could go ahead and type. So I'm going to take my mouse back up here to the Piper Tech Lab folder. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Google so that I can get into my Google Doc. Now, the computer does not already recognize me, so I'm going to come up and click the blue sign in button. Now, once I click the blue sign in button, I'm going to have to type in my whole email, which is the last thing on your piece of paper. So it's your last name, first name, and then @piperschools.com. So if I was going to type mine in, it would be A Brown, the @ sign, and then piperschools.us, and then I'm going to hit next, and then I'm going to put in my lunch code. And then I'm going to hit next. Okay, now the computer recognizes me because my picture's up in the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my matrix, and I'm going to come click on Docs. Now some of you yesterday, you went ahead and got to create your doc already on bats. So if you already made yours yesterday, then it's going to be down here in your menu, your saved menu section for docs that already you have open. If you didn't have time to make yours yesterday, then you're going to start a blank one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the one I created and showed you guys yesterday. So this is my bats, and we'll go over really quick how to change the font, change font size, and change the color so that when you guys get done, you'll be able to do all this. So if I want to change the font, I need to click, drag, and highlight whatever I want to change, and then come up here and click where it says font, and then wait for the drop-down menu, and then I can scroll through and I can pick what font I like. So I like Coming Soon, so I changed it to that. And then if I want to change the size, I click and highlight, come up here to the number list where it says font size, and I can scroll through and change the font size. If I want to make it bold, I can make it bold, or if I want to underline my title, I can do that just to make it stand out a little bit more. And then if I want to change the color, I click and drag, and then I come up here to where it says text color, and I can pick a color. Now, the last thing you guys are going to do, Mrs. Kirsten, I already talked to you about this, but you have to have 5 sentences to make a paragraph. And for each paragraph that you have, you can add a picture. So on my doc right now, I have 2 paragraphs. This is paragraph 1, and then this is paragraph 2. And so I have 2 pictures. I got all of my facts from reading my research on my search engine. So once I type in a fact, then I can just take my mouse and come up here, click on my search engine tab, read some more information, and then come back up and click on my doc tab, and I can type it in. You want to leave all of these tabs at the top open, and don't click the little X to X them out. You want to leave them open so that you can click back and forth and work on everything at once. And if you guys have any questions, just ask Mrs. Kirst, and she'll be there to help you. Now, when you're adding an image, you need to make sure that you click at the end of a sentence and click enter 2 times. Okay, that way it's going to put your picture at the bottom. Then you're going to go to insert, image. You're going to hit search. You're going to type what you're looking for. And then once you find the picture that you look for, you click on it, and then you click select. Now, once you click select, it's going to put your picture inside your doc. So then if your picture comes in too big, you can click on the picture, shrink it down, resize it, or make it bigger if it's too small, because you want your picture to fit all on one page so that it goes with your information. And that's it. So if you guys have any questions, ask Mrs. Kirst, and good luck.